Wednesday the 9th of August. Let's try that again. It's actually Monday the 9th of August. And it's 10:44 a.m. I've been up since 7. I've been watching an I've been watching an IndyCar race. I'm not doing too good this morning so far, am I? Anyway, that's what's happening. I've done everything that needs to be done, and I've kept it in the van and got myself sort of moving. Been in that metal dump all night. It's been a quiet night. Practically no traffic across along the highway here. I only heard a couple of trucks, maybe 1 or 2 cars, and that was it. Mind you, I don't know what went through when I was asleep, but basically no, there was no traffic. And I was starting to wonder if I was going to have anything to stop at, whether I'm just going to have to pull off on the side of the road here. But I suddenly saw that heap of metal and I thought, there we go, and then we went. What's in front of us today? Tea Tree, which is the place that I came to and slept outside of back in, when I came off the Plenty Road back in 2005, and I kept thinking it was up here at Three Ways, but it wasn't. It was Tea Tree. Barrow Creek's down here somewhere. Wauchope, I think, is the next place, and there's the Devil's Marbles as well. So that's all in front of us. How much will we actually get to see today? Who knows? I'd set myself a target of 138 kilometres yesterday. I did 199. So that was 60 kilometres over what the target was. So to bring me back to 138, it basically means I've got to really only do about 90 kilometres today. So step cross breeze. So that probably won't help the fuel figures at all either. But we're going to have to put fuel in at the next stop. On the side of the road there's a whole heap of termite mounds. And this has been happening all along, actually since, well, the yonks. Someone's been going along and dressing them with old t-shirts and bras and all that sort of thing. That was what I thought I might have to do last night, is camp up on the side like that. Seeing a few crosses along these roads, along this road anyway. The road is as straight as a die. There's going to be people either falling asleep or pulling out into someone else, colliding or whatever it is. Or maybe just trying to do that 130 kilometres an hour. There's a rest area coming up. Left to the Davenport Ranges National Park. Meters on the right down there. About where that windmill is, I'd suggest. $24 an hour overnight camping. There's a rail bridge over to the right of us. There's a river here. Now, we're not too far from the Devil's Marbles. And then there's Wauchope, and then what's the name of the joint where the UFOs keep getting seen? That place. So it's all just down the road. I'm starting to worry a little bit about the fuel. And I'm thinking, I was sure that Wauchope was a lot closer than what I figured, but anyway. So Bonnie Creek this is. And there's a rail bridge over to the right of us. So we've got 2 fuel stops within the next 20 kilometres. 26 to Wauchope. Wycliffe Well is the other place I'm thinking of. And that's not a lot further down the road. A little bit of undulation happening out there. Hills around us, hills in front of us. And I'm trying to remember back to 2005 now, but I seem to remember standing up taking video around the place, and what I couldn't understand was that there were rocks nowhere else. There were no rocks around the place. About 1.5 kilometres. That's where the marbles, that's where the rocks were. That 1.5 kilometres, but nothing outside of that. It was strange. I think the Aborigines believe it to be eggs of something. I can't remember what. So we're just keeping an eye on the countryside now as we go in towards the marble area. Still a few kilometres down the road yet. Devil's Marbles, 2.5 kilometres. They'll take you in off the road now. So, there we go. Just looking at the countryside, and it's just normal sort of countryside. On the countryside. This is what the area around the marbles looks like, and then all of a sudden the rocks. These things are not tiny, not by any means. Look at that, just split clean. Amazing. Well, there is a breeze out there, but it is quite warm, quite warm. I chose to do just a short walk, discretion being the better part of valour. I mean, I'm not terribly fit, let's face it, and plus I left the bloody water in the car as well. I felt when I got there I could have kept going, but then I thought, no, wait a minute, then you got to get back again, so I turned around and came back. I'm glad I did that. So these are those rocks, and look, they're just here. It's crazy. They put a fence around the place now. Once upon a time you could actually drive through a fair bit of that. But you see huge rocks that are just split in half as though someone hit them with a wood splitter. They're quite deceptive to look at. They don't look that big until you actually stand alongside of them, and they just tower above you, 2 or 3 stories above you. Incredible. We've got to do the obligatory photo, I suppose. Just got to. Free Wi-Fi, connect now. Okay. And then look at the country ahead of us. Nothing. Not a bundi to be seen. We'll go down over to the campground. and the campground pay fees here. So the campground is chockers. Alrighty. Three camper vans, all driven by ladies. Interesting stuff. So there you go. And now we swing the camera out the other way. And what do we see? Just standard countryside. The rocks are one thing, but for me the phenomenon is that it's all just here in one little group. So I explained to her, I said to a lady that was walking in to have a look, and I said the amazing thing is that they're all just here. I said sort of like on a farm where all the wrecked cars get put in just one spot on the farm. I thought that was a fair enough analogy. I've just taken 100 photos of that thing, probably more, because I've hit the, oh no, that's a stupid bloody repeat button. Anyway, so that's the Devil's Marblaze. Left to Wauchope, or Wauchope, whatever however they pronounce it, and Alice Springs. There we go, out of it. Nothing there at all. Wauchope 2. Devil's Marbles Hotel. At least it's here and not out of the Devil's Marbles, I suppose. Supposed to be fuel there. Is there fuel there? No fuel there, we've got to get it down the road further. Okay, it's $1.79 there for fuel, but I want to go to Wycliffe Well and do it down there. It's not that far down the road, apparently. Wycliffe, 18 kilometres. We have ourselves a convoy, a military convoy. Wycliffe, 2005, I'm travelling north. And there's a car on the side of the road. There's a lady with a boy in the car. She was a grandmother taking her grandson to Darwin from Adelaide to play a rugby match. The car broke down. So the boy stayed with the car and I brought her up and dropped her off at Wycliffe Well. I don't know whatever happened after that, but I recall that happening. And Wycliffe is also where has had the highest number of Australian UFO sightings, apparently. And they actually have a UFO centre here of some sort. I guess we'll find out shortly what that's all about. Just copped a piece of crosswind I did. Some rush of wind and the caravan started to push towards the middle of the road the whole way. You can hear it ripping through the roof rack up on top, the wind. Interesting. What I recall, this is on a river, a creek or whatever they ought to call them over here. And it's on the right hand side. The servo's further down though. I don't think we go to the servo this way. That's right, remember coming out here and up, that's right. I think we'll go around the other way. Do a U-turn and come in, I think. There's a diesel pump there. Double 69.9. This doesn't look a lot different, that's for sure. So we're moving out of Wycliffe Well. Next down the road is somewhere else. Barrow Creek is 90. More military stuff. friends over at Timber Creek, the Bradshaw military base there. There's a big exercise happening over there at the moment. Friendliest people in 15 minutes. Oh, that's all about. Ali Karung, 2 kilometres. I think there's a police station in there. There's lights down here in the corner by the looks of things. And there's some sort of signal down here as well. Which is what they indicated on one of the signs back there. And in fact, there is a area here that's almost perfect for camping for the night. We're going to hump over a railway line, I guess it is. They're cautioned by crosswinds. There's the railway line crossing underneath us. The reason for the signal, 3G along the railway line. Because it is along the Nullarbor, of course. If you enjoyed this video, there's over 200 more just like it on this channel. Subscribe and hit the notification bell and we'll let you know when our next video is available. If you liked this video, hit the like button. And if you weren't that impressed, please don't hit the dislike button. Instead, tell us why, so that we can do something about it. Thanks for watching.